Now listen to this. I've actually experienced something similar to this before. You know, a very long time ago, I caught someone cheating. Well, maybe I shouldn't call it cheating, but actually caught them. Basically I saw this person and another naked individual. You know, I saw the naked individual walking to like get changed. I saw it, like I saw this thing with my 2 eyes, and I remember talking to the person about it, like, bro, like I saw this thing, and bro told me it didn't happen. It denied the situation. It made me feel like I made it all up in my head. It made me feel like it is something I've been thinking about, and you know, maybe I have this illusion, maybe I was being delusional. I mean, what I wasn't. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel Fumi from Nigeria. If you are new here, welcome, and just in case you are not, you are also welcome. On this channel I film about relationship, lifestyle, faith, and every other thing in between. So if you're interested in any of these things I just listed, please hit the subscribe button down below. Subscribe and make sure you turn on your post notifications so that you can get to see my videos when they are up. As you can tell by the title of this video, today I actually want to talk about the signs that you are dating someone that is suffering from a narcissistic personality disorder. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to watch this video till the end, and yes, make sure you share it with as many people as possible. So first, I'd like us to define who a narcissist is. A narcissist is someone that lacks this empathy, has this high sense of importance, that is always in deep need of attention, that try to exploit others without feeling any guilt, also has this sense of entitlement. Anyways, in this video I intend to talk about the signs that will make you know if you are dating a narcissist. And I think I have about 9 here with me. Yeah, I have 9 here with me, and I'm going to be talking about them one after the other. The first one I have here with me is lack of empathy. You know, I defined it, I said it earlier when I was defining who a narcissist is. Trust me, this lack of empathy, they have this inability to actually understand other people's feelings. They have this inability to connect with other people. They find it so difficult to understand what you're going through, irrespective of how you try to make them understand. A narcissist will never see things from your own view. It is always about how they feel, and has nothing to do with how you feel. Meanwhile, a narcissist is not only found in a relationship. You can even have a narcissist as a friend. It can be your parents, it could be anyone. It is not just only in a relationship. So don't get this whole video wrong. Even though in this video I want to talk about the signs that you are dating one. And of course, if you realize that you are not only dating one, but you have friends, you have a friend that is actually one, be sure to stay far away from the person, because trust me, they can be so draining. They will drain you and make you look stupid at the end of it all. Anyways, as I was saying, a narcissist lacks empathy. Trust me, irrespective of how you try to explain things to them, they will never understand what you're saying. It is always about them and how they feel. They always try to invalidate your feelings. I don't want to know how you want to do it. Trust me, a narcissist will never get your own point of view. The next to that is manipulation. If you are dating someone that is very manipulative, trust me, that person is a narcissist. You know, they are fond of twisting the situations, even when they are wrong, even when they've done something. Instead of them to own up and apologize, they would twist the whole situation and make you feel like you're just assuming things, or make you feel like you don't even know what you're saying, make you feel like it is about you. You know, they are fond of doing this whole turning the table, you know, flipping everything, making you feel guilty even for the things that they've done. Another thing you should also look out for is projection. A narcissist would always project their own feelings on you. You know, they accuse you of the things they think you are doing, or the things they feel you are doing. Now don't get this wrong, a narcissist is fond of projecting what they feel on you. Like, they have this spirit of projection. You know, it could be their insecurity, it could just be their thinking, it could be their random thinking, it could be anything. They just project it on you and make you feel like you are doing something even when you are not doing anything. Another thing I have here with me is actually, which is the number 4 of course, is emotionally cold. A narcissist is always emotionally cold, irrespective of how you try so hard to touch that deep sense of emotions. They will never let you access them emotionally. They can never let you do that, because they feel like by doing that, they are letting their guard down, and you are probably going to lord over them. Remember I said they have this projection. You know, they feel like if they should probably come down to your level or try to understand you, they kind of feel like you're going to take over the controlling baton from them. They feel like you're going to lord over them. So in order to prevent that, they are always emotionally cold. They don't listen to you emotionally. So tell me, for someone that is emotionally cold, how is that relationship supposed to flourish? The relationship cannot flourish. Then another one I have here with me is gaslighting, denying your experience, making you feel like it is all made up in your head. Now listen to this. I've actually experienced something similar to this before. You know, a very long time ago, I caught someone cheating. Well, maybe I shouldn't call it cheating, but actually caught them. Basically I saw this person and another naked individual. You know, I saw the naked individual walking to like get changed. I saw it, like I saw this thing with my 2 eyes, and I remember talking to the person about it, like, bro, like I saw this thing, and bro told me it didn't happen. It denied the situation. It made me feel like I made it all up in my head. It made me feel like it is something I've been thinking about, and you know, maybe I have this illusion, maybe I was being delusional. I mean, what, I wasn't. I saw it clearly. You know, it was years after years that he later admitted that it happened. So imagine, just try to imagine being in a situation like that. They can drive you crazy. I don't want you to know what you want to present to them, irrespective of the evidence you think you have against them. They will always manipulate you and make you feel like you've not seen anything. You know, I said it earlier that they are very manipulative, and they're emotionally cold, and of course they lack empathy. Then the next to that is they never take responsibility. You know, if you look at all these traits, all these signs, you realize that they're actually interrelated. For someone that is very manipulative, for someone that is emotionally cold, for someone that has this spirit of projection, for someone that gaslights you a lot, how are they supposed to take responsibility? Of course, they will never take responsibility. You know, they rather blame you for everything that is happening. Remember I said it earlier that they have this inflated sense of importance. And the next to that is actually grandiosity. Now listen to me. You know, I said it in the definition of who a narcissist is. I said they have this inflated sense of importance, and you know, everything is actually always about them. This is it. We've gotten their grandiosity. You know, they always try to exaggerate everything that is going on. It could be their accomplishments, it could be their achievements, it could actually genuinely be that they've done something, it could be that on a scale of 1 to 10 they're actually very good, but yet the way they present it to you, basically they always exaggerate their accomplishments. And the last I have here with me is infidelity. Infidelity is actually something that these people will always possess, like it's one of their characteristics. And guess what, irrespective of how many times you catch them cheating, they always make up an excuse, you know, make you feel like you're the reason they are cheating. You know, I used to tell people that cheating is not a mistake. If your partner is cheating and they are coming back to tell you that, oh, maybe it's because you are not giving it to me, or it's because of your attitude, it's because of something you've done, I always tell people to rebuke it. Like, my brother, I am not the reason you've cheated. It is a personal decision. It has nothing to do with me. It is always about you. So if per adventure you've been in a relationship with someone that you caught cheating, and they came up with the excuse of, oh, it is because of you, oh, you made me do it, oh, you didn't see me doing it, trust me, that person is a narcissist. Staying with a narcissist does not mean that it's going to change. Staying with someone like that does not mean that he's going to one day wake up and try to compensate you, like, oh, this person has been with me through thick and thin. No, it doesn't work that way. As a matter of fact, I feel like you're even enabling them by staying with them. Yes, you're enabling them, and a time will come that you will become a shadow of yourself subconsciously. It's not as if you're meant to become a shadow of yourself, but subconsciously. Imagine dealing with someone that is manipulative, someone that lacks empathy, someone that is emotionally cold, someone that is always projecting their insecurities on you, someone that cheats on you. Trust me, before you know what is happening, you become a shadow of yourself. And truth be told, relationship is actually not about endurance. Relationship is not just about suffering. Relationship is not just about, you know, putting up with people's excesses. Please, as soon as you realize that your partner is guilty of maybe 2 or 3 of these things I just listed, please leave them. Yes, leave that relationship before they break you. See, and you should also know something, that The more a narcissist tries to destroy you, the more they become more powerful over you. Like, it's just like you're giving them that power, you know. They become more powerful, they become confident doing that same thing. This is why I feel like they should not be tolerated. They shouldn't. They become more powerful, they feel like this thing is right, and they do it over and over and over again. So please, if you find yourself dating one of these people, please make sure you leave as soon as possible. Trust me, every individual out there deserves a relationship that makes them happy. Every individual out there deserves a relationship that gives them peace of mind. Every individual out there deserves a relationship that adds to you, not a relationship that keeps subtracting from you and draining you mentally. With that, guys, I will officially come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, drop your comments, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you come back here Wednesday, Saturday for another bangalistic video from your girl. Thank you once again for watching. Do have a great day. Good.